this morning's Big Thinking event, Laurence Hill revealed how he integrated his research about the Black Loyalists into the Book of Negroes. This epic story imagines an 18th century African woman's migrations back and forth across the Atlantic Ocean, spanning Mali, South Carolina, Manhattan, Nova Scotia, Sierra Leone, and London.
His challenges in writing the novel was to find a way to immerse myself in the history and learn about it and come to understand it and appreciate it and see my way through it without drowning in it or killing the narrative momentum by delving too much into detail when it was only necessary to show a little. If you went from Whitehorse to Victoria to St. John's, you'd be hard-pressed to find one grade 11 student who couldn't tell you at least a paragraph or two about the civil rights movement in the United States, about slavery in the United States, about abolition in the U.S. But you'd be equally hard-pressed to find one out of 1,000 of those students who could tell you anything about black history in Canada. We still stock our school curricula with To Kill a Mockingbird instead of Canadian fiction dramatizing Canadian history and African Canadian history.
We are giving a presentation later today. It's called Kicking the Mockingbird Habit because it's been such a fixture in our secondary schools in Canada. One of the books we're proposing to kick the mockingbird habit is the Book of Negroes by Laurence Hill, a very kind and gracious author.
Any attempt to sort of bring these matters to Canadian consciences is good, and if some of that unfolds in Black History Month, so much the better. It can get a bit extreme sometimes. People might invite you for February, and if you say you're not available in February, there's no other time they'd consider bringing you. So it can be a bit extreme, the focus on February. It's the shortest, coldest month of the year.
Today also featured dissemination textures, an invigorating panel discussion examining new approaches to storytelling and how new technologies are changing the way researchers work. Gerri Sinclair, Executive Director of the Masters of Digital Media Graduate School program at Vancouver Centre for Digital Media, discussed the intersections of business, academia, and high technology this afternoon at the Big Thinking event.
I am blown away by her dynamism, her vision, what she was able to achieve. I took away a lot that was really beneficial in terms of where I want to go in my own work, which is informal education, changing how languages and literacy are taught, changing radically. I hope I can kind of take her energy and really mix things up more with the policymakers. We can do things in the classroom.
One of my takeaways is the importance of us engaging with this consultation on the digital economy. And that's something that's happening right now. She talked about how the Harper government is talking about strengthening copyright law, when in fact in our communities what we want is fair dealing to be strengthened, not the rights of Disney and large content owners.
For me, technology for students means everything. It gives them access to the text, it gives them access to learning, and what Gerri Sinclair has provided is that hope for young people and just motivation and inspiration for me to continue my work and to continue to provide that for my students.
The Going Places bus tour carried passengers through Montreal while original soundscapes played on board. Produced by young adults who were impacted by a refugee experience, they shared their personal stories and offered unique perspectives in seeing Montreal.
You, welcome.
Bon après-midi. Je m'appelle Marie-Françoise Sitnam et comme Rania l'a dit, je travaille au YDFM de Montréal et j'ai fait partie de ce projet, les Mapping Memories, Going Places.
Honestly, I really would like them to come away with a sense of community and the amount of work we all together put into this project to make it come to life, but also to look past the individual stories and see how the experience of being a refugee, how it affects the cloth of Montreal, our society, our community. I would really like people to see beyond just the individuals.
L'expérience collective d'être dans un autobus, un petit groupe, de partager le voyage un peu à travers ces différents récits de vie. J'ai trouvé ça une façon très vivante et très touchante de vivre ça et très enracinée dans la ville et dans les lieux.
What's important for me is for people to know Montreal, to see Montreal like they've never seen it before. It's to place value on a lot of things that may not have value, like to see a building like you've never seen it before, to see the streets like you've never seen it before, because they mean something to somebody who has arrived here as a refugee, as an immigrant.
Congress delegates followed roaming musicians through the Concordia campus as part of Nexus, a comprovisational project where minstrels sport backpack speaker systems linked together by a wireless network. all travelers spill onto the cloud deck in the MB building for a live performance with the reunited musicians.
Okay, well, I think it was cool, the idea of people playing different instruments and walking around downtown and people following them.
If I would be a next musician, I would play the horn.
Sinon, c'était vraiment super quand même. J'ai trouvé la résonance du building vraiment cool aussi. Ça se prêtait parfaitement au truc.
And also that they did a little finale around here, so and that there was quite a bit of people.
About 5:45, we want to be in the central location. We call it the cloud deck. And at the central location, they'll give a concert.
Belle expérience, originale. J'avais jamais vu un concert comme ça avant.
So it was great.
Rencontrez, saluez et comparez vos notes avec les congressistes au Café Congrès dans la cour du Galerie Fofa. Faites des amis avec les plantes dans l'installation sonobotanique de Maryse Ballman. Et prenez de grands respires au mur des plantes d'Andrew Dolan. All Congress long, make sure to catch MFA student exhibition Ignition at the Leonard and Bina Allen Art Gallery. Bon congrès!